Great, now we're getting to the last part, and I'd say the most interesting and fun part of the flight, which is the landing. We're going to land on runway 25 at Buda Airport. Now, the first thing we will do is we will put the landing lights on and fuel pump on. And we're going to start with using the speed. The best way to land an aircraft is with full flaps. That gives us the greatest drag and also enough lift to fly the aircraft at low speed. At the moment what I'm doing is I'm turning final, and we have our runway down there, and while I'm turning final I'm going to pull the gear down, and I'm going to be checking some things. First of all, I'm going to check that the mixture is rich, the propeller is full forward, and then while my speed goes down and down, I'm going to continue pulling more flaps down until I maintain a speed of around 70 knots. That's going to be my final approach speed for this aircraft. And now, once you are in a final approach with the runway in sight, what you have to check is basically the speed, runway, speed, runway, speed, runway. Maintain the airspeed and maintain the center line of the runway. I can check that my gear is down completely. I will go ahead and throw the last notch of flaps in, so we have full flap and everything ready. As you can see, my airspeed is coming down to the airspeed of 70 knots, which is my final approach speed. And at the moment I'm doing very slight movements, very gentle movements to maintain the speed and to maintain the center line of the runway. If I see that my speed is going down and my altitude as well, I will put a little bit of throttle and maintain the altitude. Something interesting that you need to have in mind is, you see 4 lights there, those are the puppy lights. Every time you have 2 yellow or white and 2 red, it means that you are on a correct glide slope at a correct altitude. I'm going to now slowly pull the throttle back, and once I'm getting to the runway I will pull the yoke towards me to maintain the aircraft on top of the runway, and it will gently go down. Once we are on the runway, we will apply the brakes with the feet. And there we are. Safe and sound on the runway.